Urban legends in Japan, known as kaiden, are rich with supernatural tales and eerie folklore. These legends often involve ghosts, spirits, and otherworldly entities that haunt specific locations or seek out unsuspecting individuals. Passed down through generations, these stories blend historical events with the supernatural, reflecting the fears and beliefs of Japanese culture. From vengeful spirits seeking justice to cursed objects and haunted locations, Japanese urban legends captivate and chill listeners with their dark and mysterious narratives. Here are top 10 urban legend in Japan. Number 1, Kuchisake-onna, the slit-mouthed woman. This legend dates back to the Heian period, 794–1185, and tells the story of a woman whose face was mutilated by her husband or an assailant, resulting in a large slit from ear to ear. She is said to appear wearing a surgical mask and carrying a sharp object, often scissors. She approaches people, especially children, and asks, "Am I beautiful? Or do you think I'm pretty?" If the person answers no, she kills them with her weapon. If they answer yes, she removes her mask, revealing her disfigured mouth, and asks, "How about now?" If they scream or answer in fright, she kills them. If they remain calm and say yes, she slits their mouth to resemble hers. Number 2, Teke Teke. This legend centers around a young woman who fell onto a railway track and was cut in half by a train, often due to suicide or an accident. In some versions, she was pushed. Her spirit is said to haunt train stations and rural areas, especially at night. She is described as having a bloody torso, dragging her upper body along the ground, and making a scraping sound like teek teek. If she encounters someone, she will chase them, slicing them in half at the waist with a scythe or a similar sharp object. Some versions say she targets those who are alone or out late at night. Number 3, Hanako-san. Hanako-san is a ghostly figure of a young girl who haunts school bathrooms, particularly the third stall of the girls' restroom. Legend has it that if you go to the third stall, knock 3 times, and ask, "Hanako-san, are you there?" she will reply, "Yes, I'm here." Some variations say she may drag you into the toilet or even kill you. Number 4, Kokkuri-san. Kokkuri-san is a game similar to a Ouija board that originated in Japan. Players use a coin as a planchette and ask questions to a fox spirit named Kokkuri-san. To start the game, players draw a torii gate on a piece of paper, write yes and no inside the gate, and write the alphabet and numbers 0 to 9 outside the gate. They then place a coin on the paper and summon Kokkuri-san by chanting. If the coin moves to yes, no, or spells out an answer, it is believed to be Kokkuri-san answering. However, it is said that if the game is not properly ended, Kokkuri-san may curse the players. Number 5, Manto, Red Cape. Manto is a malevolent spirit that haunts public restrooms, particularly the last stall. He is said to be a man wearing a red cape or cloak and a white mask, hiding his true face. When someone is using the restroom, Manto will appear and ask if they want red paper or blue paper. If the person chooses red, they will be sliced open and left in a pool of blood. If they choose blue, they will be strangled to death. Number 6, The Curse of the Colonel. The Curse of the Colonel is an urban legend that originated in Japan and revolves around a curse associated with the fast food chain KFC and its founder, Colonel Sanders. According to the legend, anyone who disrespects or disturbs the resting place of Colonel Sanders will be cursed. This led to some KFC locations in Japan altering their architecture or practices to avoid disturbing the Colonel's spirit. Number 7. The Slit-Mouthed Schoolgirl. Similar to Kuchisake-onna, this legend involves a schoolgirl with a slit mouth who wears a surgical mask. She approaches students and asks if she is pretty. If the student says no, she reveals her disfigured mouth and attacks them. If they say yes, she removes her mask, revealing her slit mouth, and asks, "How about now?" If the student screams or runs away, she kills them with a pair of scissors. Number 8. The Woman in the Ceiling. This legend tells of a ghostly woman who resides in the ceiling of houses, particularly in old or abandoned buildings. She is said to watch over the inhabitants of the house. If someone enters the room alone, she may drop down from the ceiling and attack them, dragging them up into the ceiling where they are never seen again. Number 9. The Red Room Curse. The Red Room Curse is an internet urban legend that originated in Japan. It involves a mysterious website that appears to be a chat room or forum. Visitors to the website are invited to enter a red room where they can chat with others. However, those who enter the red room are said to meet a gruesome fate, often involving their own death or disappearance. Number 10. Hitobashira, Human Pillars. Hitobashira is a legend that dates back to ancient Japan and involves the practice of burying a live human being within the foundation of a building to ensure its stability and success. It was believed that sacrificing a person in this manner would appease the gods and bring good fortune to the building and its inhabitants. However, this practice is considered barbaric and is not believed to be common in modern times.